In 1948, transient ex-convict, 45-year-old Jake Bird was charged with the premeditated axe murder of Bertha Krant at her Hilltop District home in Tacoma, Washington. Conviction qualified him for the death penalty. He was not charged with the murder of her daughter. He pled not guilty, although he was drenched in their blood when chased and apprehended. Bird recanted an earlier confession, which he claimed had been beaten out of him by the police. The judge allowed the confession to be submitted as evidence. The trial lasted 2.5 days. The jury required 35 minutes to deliver their verdict and recommended the death penalty. Given an opportunity to address the courtroom following the sentencing, Bird maximized the opportunity. He was furious that the judge had denied him the opportunity to represent himself. He was certain that his own legal counsel was conspiring against him. He addressed the assemblage. "I'm putting the Jake Bird hex on all of you who had anything to do with my being punished. Mark my words, you will die before I do." Such words might be easily dismissed in the passion of the moment. They proved prophetic. His judge, Edward Hodge, died of a heart attack within a month of Bird's curse, as did one of the police officers that had recorded his initial confession. An officer involved in his second confession, the court's chief clerk, a prison guard, and one of his lawyers died within a year of his sentencing. Coincidence or curse? For a year and a half, Bird delayed his execution by providing details and confessions of his prior murders. Bird had an extensive criminal record of burglary, attempted murder, and a total of 31 years of incarceration in 3 states. When not incarcerated, Bird worked as a railroad gandy, laying and maintaining tracks. His railroad employment kept him moving regularly. He bragged to have killed at least 46 women, but the figure was likely higher. Finally, after all of his stalling and petitions for clemency were denied, he was hung shortly after midnight on July 15, 1949. There were 125 witnesses. No further Jake Bird hexes were reported. Now, you may scoff at houses with a haunted history. Efforts have been made to renovate the Klung residence. Fresh paint, spruced up fixtures, and over 70 years have not eradicated the presence of an evil deed. The curse from Jake Bird's actions have lingered as a permanent stench.